Anyways, if you look very closely at my neck, I am wearing a spiked collar. Okay, I just think collars and chokers look really nice, okay? And I've been really into like the edgy look of like spiked collars and chokers recently, so I've been wearing them a lot. Anyways, so when I got to Universal, Numi saw that and was like, what is this? And like moved my hair aside to look at the choker and was like, is there a leash that goes with this? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, you didn't bring it? I was like, no, I was scared they'd like confiscate it from me here. You have to go through like a metal detector to get into Universal Studios. So I was like, no, I didn't bring it. And she was like, So then like a little bit later, she's like, hey, Suko. She brings Michi with her. Like, this is like literally all I've said to Michi so far is, hi, I'm Suko, nice to meet you. And she's like, hi, I'm Michi, nice to meet you. And that's all our interactions so far. And then Numi brings her over to me and goes, look at this, and points to my neck and is like, look at that. And I'm just standing there like, hi. And Michi's like, what is that? Is that what I think it is? And Numi was like, yeah. And she was like, ooh, that has implications. And I was like, yeah. Yeah, I'm freaky like that. So yeah. I'm sure that made a good first impression on Michi. So yeah, how wonderful. Freaky implications. That was all she would say. She was like, this has implications. Woof. This is amazing. How are you living the office? What do you mean? That was a great first impression, you think? Is that a hospital wristband? Yeah, chat, I was just discharged from the hospital. No, it was a wristband to say I could drink. It was a wristband to say I could drink legally in the park, okay? Guys, I just got discharged from the hospital and... no. It was so that they wouldn't... after they checked my ID, they gave me that. This wasn't a bad impression? Okay, good. She also told me she thought my outfit was slay. And I got so many compliments on my fit. Mostly from, like, cute girls. So that was, like, also a W. Slay. It was a good time. You slay before Michi, Suko, you're winning. Well, to be fair, Michi was wearing Numi's clothes. So she was wearing Numi's drip, not her own drip. So I don't really know her drip game. I don't know. Fluh? You guys fluh at the idea of wearing someone else's fit? Were they cute? Yeah. So Jort? No. They were like holding hands and shit. But like all cutely. Michi was a fashion designer. Yes, I did know that. That was like one of the first things Numi told me about Michi. She was like, Suko, you need to meet my friend Michi. She's so cool. And she like used to be a fashion designer and like, I was like, oh. So I was like, oh, cute. We've seen how hard Numi's pants work. What do you mean her pants? She wasn't wearing jorts. Huzzah! Purple Yuri! Hey, are they married yet? Hey, I can neither confirm nor deny none of this. Someone has a crush. You've collabed with Michi before, right? Oh my god, that was like last year. Holy shit. That was like our first time hanging out IRL. Because I've also rated her before and stuff. But I've never met her IRL. And by the way, they're both very beautiful, gorgeous ladies. Like, I don't know how to express it to my friends IRL without like, I don't know. I'm like shy. So I'm like, you guys look really pretty tonight, because I don't want to sound like a creep, but in my mind I'm like, oh my god, this looks so good. Is it weird if I compliment him on this? Like, hey, all VTubers are hot IRL. I can confirm. Yes, her hair is still purple. I even said, I was like, oh, you're purple. I was like, oh, I love the purple in her hair. It looks really good. I know what Numi looks like. Don't know what Michi looks like. I'll be so honest, like, I feel like as a VTuber, I just try to not make a big deal out of someone's like IRL appearance, especially being like another VTuber. I never want to make someone like feel uncomfortable, you know? So I like, every time I'm like, oh, I'm hanging out with someone, I try not to describe what they look like in any way in case they want to keep that a secret and such. I will say sometimes like I do meet someone and maybe it is a little bit surprising. I'll be like at first I'll be like, OMG, I didn't expect you to look like that. But then it starts to make sense, you know, occasionally. Or it's just interesting because like you could know someone in the VTuber community for so long and hear their voice all the time. And to see that voice coming out of someone in real life and not like an anime character, you're like, wait, whoa. Like, it like throws you for a loop. It's like seeing what a voice actor looks like. Exactly. Oh. You're a real person. Yeah, I'm a real angel. And duh. They aren't real anime girls. Well, I am. You guys have seen those pictures of me, right? Surely.